Hi everyone, this is Rachel for Cybersports Network. I'm hanging out here with Steven Destiny Bonnell. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So glad to have you here. I'm actually really interested because I didn't get to see much of your play in the tournament at MLG. So can you break it down for me what happened?
I came in expecting to do kind of okay. My first match was against kind of a no-name player. He was like a mid-masters, high diamond guy. I beat him pretty expectedly. My next set of games was against a guy from Team Vile named State. He's a pretty good Protoss player. He definitely had seen my style before, and he kind of knew what I was going to do, and I really played into it pretty poorly. So I lost to him, pretty decisively in 2 games. I was pretty angry after it. I thought a lot about it, that night and things I should have did differently. The next day I played another kind of no-name Terran player. I beat him pretty easily, pretty expectedly. And then after that I had games against TT1, who's a really strong Protoss player. And I was expecting him to play very similarly to State and that he would play into my style. He knew what I was going to do and he would try to counter it, kind of blindly. So I played him a lot like I should have played State, and I actually ended up beating him 2-1, which was pretty big for me. And then after that, I lost to a Terran player named Edge 2-0. So.
A story ended too quickly. I was really looking forward to you playing against some of the Koreans. I know you've been playing on the Korean ladder now. And have you played against any of the people that are here at MLG this weekend when you play on the ladder?
I don't see him so much on the ladder, but I played some custom games against I played Gonzi a couple times. I lost to him pretty badly in the 2 games we played. I've played a lot with Huck. I don't know if you consider him a Korean or not. And then a couple other people, but I don't think they've actually been here. Like I played several games against Puzzle, and I've played a couple of the other Slayers guys, but they are not here right now with this group of people.
Well, that's still a very impressive resume. Do you feel like you have evolved your gameplay at all after playing on the Korean ladder, or maybe changed to accommodate some of their styles?
A little bit, actually. My biggest problem right now is that I don't have 2 separate builds. Like I have one style that I play really heavily. So when I go to the Korean ladder, I actually do really well with that style, which is probably bad for me because I need to develop a second one. And since no one's ever seen my style before on the Korean server, like they kind of got taken aback by it, and I beat probably better players than I should. So yeah, I don't know. The biggest thing I need to work on right now is developing like a second kind of style, and I should probably work on that in North America because that's where everybody kind of metagames me a lot. So.
Yes, I noticed among the Koreans, you are quite famous for your infestor play.
Yeah. That was yeah, definitely. They know me for that. You were there last night or whatever when we were in the room, and I think we were introducing me to all the players, and nobody kind of knew me, and then MMA pointed and was like, infestors, and I was like, yeah, and then everybody kind of, yeah.
They all took up the chant. Steve is in the room, and they all kind of just accept that they're being introduced to a new person, but the minute MMA points at you and says infestors, they're all like, oh no, it's that guy! It was an impressive moment. So have you had a chance to hang out with the Koreans and maybe make some friends with these guys that you've been playing with online?
Not too much. I mean, like, I'm a pretty normal person, and like as of like even a year ago, maybe like a year and a half ago, I don't know, like nobody really knew who I was. So like I fanboy over all these people just like everybody else. Like seeing Slayer's Boxer, like that you used to have like wet dreams over like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago. Like I remember when they made the announcement, that Boxer was retiring to go to the Air Force, and like me and all my friends were like, wow. So to finally see this guy like in real life it's still like blows my mind a little bit.
Do you think you'll head over to Korea to play amongst your newfound server people?
I really want to go for 2 weeks after Raleigh, but I'm still kind of weighing the pros and cons, and there are a couple of reasons why I would or wouldn't go, so I'm still kind of thinking of that, but I really want to go.
Well, as you make these decisions and your fans want to keep up with you, where should they go for Steve Bonnell information?
Usually I post important information on my website at root-destiny.com, and then otherwise I'm just always streaming on Justin TV or Team Liquid, so you can find me there too.
All right, and is there anything in particular we should be looking forward to coming up?
I play in whatever tournaments I can. I'll be at MLG Raleigh, and Cybersports Network is going to be sponsoring some grudge matches with me against some other people, so hopefully that should be fun.
Well, let's see what happens when we get to those grudge matches. Thanks so much for talking to us. Always a pleasure, and I look forward to your games at Raleigh and beyond.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate you having me on.
All right, thank you.